During the struggle, we had one of our comrades, that was a comrade of me and close friend, Chris Hani. One day, he was supposed to be killed in his home in Lesotho. When the enemy came to deal with him, with weapons pointing his house, they discovered he was not alone, he was with his children. They asked the general at that time, who was the general of the South African Defense Force during the apartheid, what must we do? Should we bomb the house with the children? The general said no. If there are children, don't do it tonight. The interesting question is, who had given information to the Boers at that time? That is a question. Who had sold Chris Hani? Maybe one day the question will be answered. And I don't want to get into many issues. I joined the struggle to fight, to liberate South Africa. For that I was prepared to die. And even now, if I have to be killed or die, I will. I've never changed. I want people to behave, not to be reckless about very serious matters. Of course, of the commission. Day before yesterday, I felt the commission was not doing what they thought they would be, what they had said they would do to me in the questioning. I raised objections that led us to adjourn as a commission so that the teams will meet and see how do we proceed further. As you know, today we could not start with the questioning. That was a matter for discussion, and the chairperson of the commission met the two teams to discuss how to proceed. And they finally agreed that it is postponed today until they have sorted out the way forward. And we'll come back to deal with the matters where the questions will be asked in the manner satisfactory to everybody else. So we've adjourned today, and the date will be given later. And we'll continue to deal with the matters. I thought it was important for people not to forget that there is a narrative that has been created here that will continue, which give impression that some people were working for other people earlier, before 1990. Perhaps they are still continuing. And I'm sure it is a business of the liberation movement to deal with that matter. Some people talk too much. When I appeared before the High Court in Durban, after I resigned, I gave a warning that those who are talking about me, they must watch. Because I've been respectful as a president, I must act presidentially. And I would not be following all statements. And I said, now, if they say things about me, I'm going to tell who are they. If they did not listen, at least others decided to keep quiet. Fine. But if they want it, I will give it to them. Because whatever I've said, it has been out of provocation that has been made against me, which I happen to know where it emanates from. Some say this old man is angry. I'm not angry, man. All I'm saying, people must be very careful. When I say I will tell things about them, they think I don't know. I mean it. That is why I'm asking a question. Who gave information about Comrade Chris Hani's house that had to be destroyed? Was saved by a general who said no if there are kids there. Thank you very much for coming once again. As you said, you'll come here. And I'm sure you will get to know as to when shall we be coming back. Because we will come back. Ngifuna ukunibonga kakhulu. Ngibatla kulrebuha hahulu. And I think it is important to know that the struggle continues. And nobody will remove this. When I was a young man, I came to experience to be an accused. This was in 1963. I've been accused all the time. At one point, I've been called a terrorist together with my comrades. Today, I'm called something else. It's corrupt Zuma. But not a single person has brought evidence. What has Zuma done to deserve to be called corrupt? Nobody. Nobody. People have been given an opportunity. But the narrative that Zuma is corrupt must continue. Enough is enough. Bazothi ngesinye isikhathi ngiyahlanya uma ngibakhipha one by one. There are things that I don't talk about. People don't know. I've survived many attempts being killed. Perhaps it's important for you to know some of these. Some, I said it in the commission. In the plane that I've been using of the state, many things have been found in that plane aimed at getting rid of me. Not once, many. At the right moment, I will give you those items that were found in order that I should not reach my destination. So when I talk, I'm not sick, I'm not angry. I'm trying to deal with this narrative, with this plan. And those who are participating in implementing the plan, they must think twice. There are many. Poisoning attempts, there are many. At one point, I was indeed poisoned. It's not a fairy tale. It's not an angry old man. I'm talking about what has happened to me. And the reason why? Because I know a lot about spies, as the three organizations said. And they were telling the truth. I do know. That was my job given by the African National Congress. And I've respected this. I've never played around with that information. But if people now want me to uproot them, I will. The fact that people said the relationship between Zuma and the Guptas is a corrupt one, they've not produced any evidence. Some, they were singing and talking to this very commission that I made the Guptas to land in a national security point. No one has said this one I did. I knew nothing about it, but it has been made my luggage to carry. I'm saying enough is enough. They can try maybe to do whatever they want to do. But in any case, commission continues to do its job. And at the right moment, I will come as agreed with the chairperson of the commission and my team that we will come and do what is necessary to be done. But I think people must not play around. They mustn't. They mustn't.